This is my word for you for Yom Kippur. God is moving within the hidden ones, the hidden places. God is moving within and upon his people. And it is the Isaiah 11 spirit of holiness. Where God is bringing the church is not only to a mindset of holiness, an attitude, posture of holiness, but it is the spirit of holiness that burns up everything that is not of him. The spirit of holiness burns up the dross. It causes everything to shake, where we strip ourselves of everything of this world, everything that's not of the Father, and we burn with the fiery flame of his love. God, through his people, is moving through the spirit of holiness and the spirit of the fear of the Lord. I see revival being birthed through God's people, through the hidden ones and the hidden places. Revival is going to be birthed. Prayer movements, I'm prophesying to you right now, prayer movements are going to be birthed through remnants of people that are pressing into the Lord in the secret place. Those that are intentionally going after him, releasing the sound of revival in the earth through prayer and intercession, groans. God is moving in his people through the spirit of holiness. And I was studying Matthew 17 today because it came up in my spirit. Matthew 17 speaks of how Jesus went on the mountain with Peter, James, and John, and he prayed. And what Jesus prayed brought the spirit of holiness out of him, and it caused even his clothes to transfigure. We know that Jesus transfigured before them, but even his clothes and appearance transfigured. And the Bible says that his clothes, his garment, became white as the light. Well, the hottest flame in the natural is the white flame. And it burns up the dross. It burns up the impurities of gold and silver, and that which is pure remains. Where God is bringing his people is through the flame of his fiery love, through the flame of the spirit of holiness, that which is pure would remain. And God is going to birth revival through his people. God is going to release the sound that hit the upper room through his people. He's pouring out the spirit of holiness, that we would return to our first love, that we would be consecrated in a fresh way, that we would be hungry for God to move within our regions and cities and in our nation. There's something so pure God is doing. This Yom Kippur, I encourage you to spend some time with the Lord and allow God to begin to move on you, to move on your heart, because it is through our desire to posture ourselves in his presence that God is going to birth new sounds, new movements. There's a new sound of worship coming. God is doing something through his people this Yom Kippur. God bless you guys.